Good morning, GHS, and thank you for watching WGHB.
See You at the Pole started this past Sunday night. There was a good turnout with approximately 1,000 people in attendance. See You at the Pole originated in a school in Burleson, Texas at 7 a.m. on September 12, 1990. More than 45,000 teenagers gathered at their school flagpoles in 4 different states to pray before the start of school. The numbers have continued to grow over the years.
For those of you interested in playing collegiate sports, here's some important information.
I am here with Coach Paris, who is Director of Career Services and also a basketball coach. So tell us about the NCAA workshop.
The workshop we're having is for all athletes, all grades, and it's going to be this coming next Tuesday, which is September the 30th at 6:30 in the auditorium, and it's open to any athletes. We're going to have 2 guest speakers. We're going to have 2 NCAA compliance officers, one from Gardner-Webb and one from USC Upstate, who are expert in the areas of what athletes need to be doing to sell themselves and get recruited and make sure they have the credentials that they need to get into college.
I think it's important for football players to go to the workshop because a lot of football players don't realize what requirements they have to go to college, and if they don't have enough requirements, they won't be able to get in. So when they do go to the NCAA workshop, it fills them in on whatever they need to know and what extra they need to do to go to college.
To participate in sports at Gaffney High School, students have to pass their credits. That's the main thing. The number of credits required is different depending on the semester of the sport you're playing in. A first semester sport, you have to pass at least 5 credits from the previous school year. A spring semester sport, if you meet first semester requirements, then you only have to pass 4 classes or earn 4 credits, the half credits for the first semester. We have different regulations, but if you come to the workshop, then you can learn more about what you need to do to stay eligible while you're here at school and what you'll need for eligibility for college.
I think it's important for our athletes to go to the NCAA workshop so that you can double check that you have all your information correct and you know what you need to do just so you can be recruited.
It's very important to go because that it's another way to reinforce to make sure that you're doing exactly what you're supposed to in order to be recruited by colleges, and to make sure that when you leave Gaffney High School you have enough credits to attend a 4-year college and play sports. There's many requirements. There's 3 different sets of requirements that are used to determine eligibility: graduation requirements, requirements to get into college, and the requirements to pass the clearinghouse. And those are essentially 3 different sets, and the workshop will help you to determine that you're meeting all 3 requirements.
Now here's Jonathan with the sports. Appreciate it, fellas. Friday night, the Gaffney football team blew out TL Hanna, but for some coaches, a blowout wasn't enough. Gaffney defense scored the first 16 points of the game against the Yellow Jackets and led Gaffney to a 14-13 victory. The swim team will be in Rock Hill tomorrow for an all-day meet, so if you see any swimmers today, wish them luck. Also, the cheerleading squad will compete tomorrow in the Indian Invitational. The competition starts at 1. Now for the big sports news, tonight's game. I've heard a lot of talk this week about the game. Some say we're going to win, some say we're going to lose. But this is what I think. I think that Burns High School is going to regret the day that they stepped in to the new reservation, because we are going to hit them in the mouth from the opening kickoff to the end buzzer. I think Gaffney will win 12-13. I'm excited for tonight's game, so let's go to Lauren with the weather.
Thanks, Jonathan. The forecast for tonight's game is a low of 59 and a high of 70 with a 60% chance of rain. Saturday has a high of 72 and a low of 59. Rain showers are expected. Sunday should be partly cloudy with a high of 74 and a low of 57. The class of 2009 is pretty excited about graduating, so let's go to Keiaria for our senior spotlight.
What do you like most about being a senior?
Early dismissal.
What's your most memorable moment so far?
Miss Rivers' class, 10th grade.
So what's your plans for after high school?
Going to college, duh.